Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a beautiful start to spring, and because I've gotten a ton of requests to show you guys how I do my hair on the vlog channel, I thought I would create this tutorial for you for both the hair that I wear a lot and a nice little makeup look that I think goes pretty well with it. I'm gonna start off with makeup first. Try not to be too distracted by the fact that my foundation is a little bit too dark for my skin. You can kind of see that it didn't really blend into my neck color all that well. This is literally the lightest color foundation I could find at the drugstore, so if you guys have any foundation recommendations for super pale people, I would love to hear them in the comments down below. I'm applying about 2 pumps worth with just my fingers at first. I'm gonna go over it with a clean brush to kind of just remove any streaks that might exist. Currently, I am loving cream blush. I find that cream blush gives a really natural glow, so I'm just gonna apply that on the apples of my cheeks and bring it back toward my ears, and then I'm just gonna blend it out with a brush. A little fun fact, you don't have to use the Jumbo Eye Pencils by NYX on just your eyes. You can use them on any place on your face to highlight, and that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just going to use a little bit of the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk to highlight my cheekbones. Then I'm just going to prime my lids a little bit on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to apply my concealer on any imperfections I might have, including my under eye circles and my little acne spots that are pretty randomly all over my chin. I've been doing my eyebrows a little bit different recently, and I found that when I use a clear gel first, let it get a little tacky, and then when I apply my powder to my eyebrows, I find that it stays a whole lot longer, it looks more defined, and I just really like the effect that it gives. I'm just using the color Taupe from the Lorac Pro Palette and an angled eyebrow pencil. I'm going to set everything with this NYX HD powder. I'm going to use pressing motions on the spots where I added concealer, just so it stays put all day long, and then I'm going to use a little bit of bronzer to kind of contour my face. I'm still not very good at this, I'm still kind of practicing, so I have a feeling I'll get better a little bit down the road. I have been loving this baked blush by NYX in the color Spanish Rose. It just gives such a gorgeous glow, so I'm just going to kind of go over my already blushed out areas with this blush to give a little bit of color and glow. And then we're going to jump into the eyes. I'm going to start with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk again to give a nice tacky base to my lid. Then I'm going to go over that with the color X by Urban Decay, which is this gorgeous peach color with kind of a pink duochrome, and I'm just going to pat this color all over my lid as a general wash of color. Then with a more fluffy brush and the color Mauve, I'm going to just kind of hollow out my eye socket. To deepen up the color a little bit in the hollows of my eyes, I'm going to use the color Purple Haze by Urban Decay, and I'm going to blend that out a little bit with the color Mauve once again. Then to deepen it up even more, I'm going to go in with the color Pewter on the outer V of my eye and very gently blend that out. I don't want it to appear muddy, so I'm not going to overdo it. And I found that I wasn't a huge fan of the distinct line where my eyeshadow was and wasn't, so I wanted to blend out the outer bits of my eyeshadow a little bit with just a plain white eyeshadow. Then I'm going to line my eyes with the color Espresso, and I'm going to bring this a little bit beneath my eyes as well and blend it out with my finger. just gonna apply 2 coats of my favorite mascara right now, which is the Clump Crusher by CoverGirl. Lips were a little bit tricky for this look for me, so I have 3 colors here: Istanbul, Prague, and Copenhagen, all of which are the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams that I'm in love with right now. I first start off with the color Istanbul. I decided it's a little bit too peachy and it just kind of clashes a little bit, so I took it off. Then I went in with the color Prague and I tried that color out, and I liked it, but I wanted to try something even deeper, so I tried on Copenhagen. But I want to know, which one of these colors did you like the best? So comment down below and let me know which one you thought looked the best with this eye look, because I honestly couldn't decide. For the sake of the hair tutorial, I went with Prague, so that's what you see me wearing here. Now onto the hair. The first thing I'm going to do is just brush out my hair with a wide-toothed comb, just in case there are any tangles that I need to get rid of. Then I'm going to find my part, and I just part my hair like normal for this look. And I'm going to take a pretty big chunk of hair, about 2 or 3 inches back away from the beginning of my forehead, where my part is, and I'm going to start braiding it. And I braid it normally for about 2, I don't know what you'd call it. The side goes into the middle twice on each side is what I like to start out with, but obviously you can do it differently. I don't even know if that made sense. But once I have the beginning of a braid, I start incorporating more hair and turn it more into a French braid, and I start braiding toward the opposite side of where my part is. So I part my hair on the left side of my head. I'm going to be braiding toward my right ear, on the back of my head. I'm just going to continue braiding normally until I completely run out of hair. I think this is pretty cute on its own, so you could just like finish right here and add a little rubber band and tie it off, but I like it in a little bun. So how I usually do this is I wrap the braid around itself and tuck the end of the braid into the bun part. And I pretty much just start pinning all over just to secure it. I also don't like the bun to look super done up, so I like to pull on each piece of the braid a little bit just to mess it up a little bit. Obviously this is completely personal preference, but I really like the messy look, so I even end up taking out a few pins, messing it up a little bit, and then reapplying those pins in the spots where there's a little bit of flyaways. Once I'm happy with the messiness amount of my bun, that's pretty much all there is. Feel free to hairspray it if you want, but I find that I don't even need the extra hold because the pins do a pretty good job of holding it all by itself. To complete the look, I like to pull out a few strands around my face just to kind of help frame my face a little bit, and I actually like to curl them with a curling wand away from my face. My curling wand didn't really have that much extension, the cord was a little bit short, so I was really trying not to burn myself. And then I just kind of brush them out a little bit with my fingers, and that is the completed look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, just so you know when I put out new videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed and stay tuned for more. Bye!